what's up guys, it's TMC back at it again with another video. I got myself Shirohige, Ra, Senku, Spicy and Loops. So today, we're going to be doing a Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 anime review. So we've all seen it and we're going to be breaking it down into 5 different sections. So we're going to be going over the plot, the characters, the animation and the opening and endings. We're going to be picking our best ones from them. And at the end, we're going to give our overall rating from each person. And then we're going to take the best rating, like overall. And yeah, so first off, we're going to start off with the plot of Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2.
2 arcs. So
Yeah. So first we're going to do the hidden inventory arc.
Yeah, the first again.
Yeah, before the actual Shibuya incident started, like the Shibuya arc. So yeah, let's get into the plot. So basically, the hidden inventory arc, it basically started off with Gojo dozing off on his chair, and it started with going back in time, basically showing the past of when he was with Geto and Shoko. And yeah, so it was that show at the start, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I think it started off with them in like doing a mission or something. And
Wait, they're protecting the logo asset, or the mission was like something like that.
yeah. So basically, the mission was to protect that girl.
There was a bounty on her or something.
There was
bounty,
there was a bounty put on her. So basically, the goal was they sent the 2 strongest sorcerers, which was Gojo and Geto, the 2 goats,
The ultimate duo.
the ultimate duo.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was them. They had to protect that girl because she was the next vessel for Tengen-sama. So they had to take her all the way to Tengen-sama, become the next vessel.
Sacrifice her, basically.
Yeah, sacrifice her
Yeah.
and become the next vessel basically. So like you guys said, there was a bounty put on by her.
Yeah.
Who put on that bounty?
A demon named Toji.
Toji Fushiguro.
Oh,
the
best
character.
No, it's not
That's
anymore.
Mm.
I love Toji's the best. I don't care.
Yeah.
Oh my days.
So it basically they had to go around. So this is basically Team Gojo, isn't it? Yeah. So he didn't have his Infinity Awaken at the time.
He was still learning.
He was
Yeah,
still
yeah.
learning.
He's still
He didn't want to keep it on 24/7.
He had it, but he couldn't he didn't control it basically.
Oh yeah, so he wasn't like active
He was,
24/7.
he was trying, he was training in Rome, but he was like, I still haven't got the hang of it or something. I
Yeah.
forgot what he said, but yeah.
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 So Toji put the bounty on him, and Toji was basically sending people to go kill that girl. But then he was basically wearing Gojo down. Basically, that was his ultimate goal.
Yeah.
So basically, if you give Toji prep time, he's killing anyone.
Oh.
Give him enough prep time, like he's competing with prep time Batman basically.
Toji, man.
So yeah, so one of the best fights in season 2, which was Toji versus Gojo. He shanked him up.
Oh my
And then that famous line he said,
What is it?
Korosh.
Wait. Gojo Satoru wa ore ga koroshita. Oh
ここにいる五条悟は俺が殺した
my days.
That
Gojo Satoru.
Even Geto was shocked, like Geto was like, what?
Gojo Satoru wa ore ga
Yeah.
koroshita.
Who
Oh my
killed
days.
Gojo?
He came, he popped the logo, the
Oh
girl,
yeah, the logo.
and then but we were expecting that because Toji, like he had no cursed energy, he came out of nowhere, like he just came onto the scene,
Yeah, he
wiped the 2,
crushed them
like he
all,
wiped
man.
both of them, the
Yeah.
strongest.
Strongest.
He killed him and ran away.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So yeah, so all of that happens, and basically they were starting to change because Geto and Gojo, they low-key wanted to protect the girl. They didn't want to make her.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
best.
yeah.
fight Tengen for you.
We'll fight Tengen for you if they wanted to. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
But-
Geto, they liked, isn't it? They like each other.
Who?
Geto and
The logo?
oh, was it logo?
No,
No, it's not a little girl,
like
but she
each
went to
other.
school. Oh yeah, they were going to school as well though at the
Yeah, so
time.
Geto, I think they liked.
I don't think
Yeah,
they did.
There was no love interest.
Yeah, there was no love
There was no
interest.
love interest. No.
I think Geto just wanted thing.
Yeah, he
to
cared
protect
about
her,
her.
saved her.
Oh, I just
Yeah,
cared about.
yeah,
Okay, okay,
yeah.
yeah. This is okay, fine, yeah.
So that happened, and then there was a rematch. Gojo came back.
Yeah.
That's when he did hollow purple for the
Oh,
first
yeah.
time.
The way he was standing
Yeah, the
on
way
bloody.
you did that?
Yeah.
And then, like,
Oh yeah, that was when throw heaven and earth.
Yeah, God help her.
Well, I am the one
Famous
who.
quote from-
The famous
Oh
quote.
my
Yeah. I think
God.
it was a quote from Buddhism, isn't it?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
throw heaven and earth.
Was it?
It was from
Oh,
Buddhism.
So that happened, and then
But then we came back, no? And then we saw what thing. Now, after that ended, after the fight, oh no, there was another scene.
no. So then
Yeah.
he moved over to Geto.
Yeah.
Slowly, so the famous clapping thing came. So all of them were praising them for her dying basically and becoming the next vessel.
Yeah.
And he started slowly losing the plot
Yeah.
because
Oh yeah, it was for humans, remember?
Yeah.
It was for humans.
So that's when Geto slowly started developing. We're not going too much because we're gonna go into the characters.
Oh, yeah, oh,
so
yeah.
yeah, there was a lot of character development in that alone. So that's when Geto became a villain basically throughout that arc.
Yeah.
The hidden inventory arc.
Gojo was like, should I kill everyone here?
Oh,
He could have potentially become the bad guy as well.
Yeah, if he wanted to. 'Cause
Yeah.
He had the power. He could have wiped everyone.
Yeah, he
there.
was useless. The
That was that famous line.
yeah.
Geto was like,
Yeah.
telling him
Or you
that.
go to something.
君は五条悟だから最強なのか最強だから五条悟なのか
That was such a sick one, yeah. Oh my days.
So yeah, it was that, and then let's.
And the talk between Geto and what's the girl's name again?
Oh, Yuki.
Yeah,
Yuki
Geto and
something.
Yuki,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's the main reason
That
why.
That's
slowly
was
drove
some
him.
key
That
moment.
slowly drove him into
Yeah.
this thing at the end. Yeah.
Because she wasn't telling him to be a bad guy, but she was like, I forgot.
We'll get into the character.
Making
Yeah,
him
okay,
push.
yeah.
So, plot wise, yeah, that's briefly the hidden entry.
Yeah.
And then we move on to Shibuya incident arc. So, this arc, everyone like was hyping it up.
Yeah.
Like on Twitter, everyone, there was spoilers
It deserved the
everywhere.
hype as well.
Live up to drive, yeah.
Yeah.
Live up to drive, yeah.
So, cause it's a brief, we're not gonna mention everyone who died. Like, so the thing is, a lot of important characters died.
Oh,
though. A lot. They was getting wiped every week, basically.
Yeah,
every week
Every
someone-
week, someone was getting
Ever
wiped.
since Gojo goes through, bang, bang.
Yeah,
bang,
yeah,
bang.
yeah. It was
It
ever since
shows-
Gojo, bang,
Yeah, it
bang,
just
bang,
shows
bang.
like there's nothing
Yeah,
without
without
Gojo.
Gojo?
Yeah.
Who was it?
So
Without
without Gojo, basically, the balance crumbled.
Yeah, yeah.
There was no balance, basically.
Even like the shit demons, they thought like, oh, they have a chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, even the shit ones, they were like, I got
it's
just
time.
I
Like,
can finally compete.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there were a lot of good fights as well. Like, Shibuya was basically fights. Like,
it was
Yeah.
so
It was
animation.
so-
it was-
Back-to-back fights, basically.
Yeah.
There was
Yeah,
not much
yeah.
story, there was just fight.
yeah,
Yeah.
so it was mostly
Yeah,
fights,
it's
but it
mostly
was
fights.
so good. So
Yeah,
I
that's
think
good.
Hidden Inventory was more story.
It was
And the
more-
other one,
It was more
Yeah,
story.
more
It
story.
was
Yeah.
all in a day. It was all in a night, actually.
oh yeah, it was within 24 hours.
Well, all of that.
Hidden Inventory, yeah.
Is it?
Oh no, I mean Shibuya,
Shibuya.
sorry.
Oh yeah, Shibuya was. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
it was
It was all within like.
Oh,
it was
Shibuya was
all
all
of that
Yeah,
happened.
all within 3-4 hours. That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah, because remember there was a time
Oh
when
yeah,
Gojo
yeah.
got
Oh
sealed.
Shibuya, yeah.
Shibuya, sorry, yeah,
No,
yeah.
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 Damn, that's so
But
crazy.
Shibuya, the fights, the characters are getting killed off. There was not a lot of views character development because it was literally like you said, it was just within
I
hours.
disagree.
Oh, yeah.
Itadori had the biggest. Itadori,
Oh, yeah,
remember?
Itadori had a
When everybody broke down.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah,
yeah. You.
So there was
Yeah, for me, Itadori, like in that season, Itadori and Geto were the only like good characters that came out of that season.
like
Ah.
that stood out the most, isn't it?
I can't think of anyone
And
else.
Choso, to be honest. When you
Choso,
saw,
yeah.
when you
Choso.
saw,
But I say the standout were those two.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
Choso,
yeah.
Like the standout.
Choso,
because he found out like, well,
Yeah, it's
he's-
not
I can't lie, there was Gojo
No.
as well.
he had no development Choso because he always cared about his brothers from the beginning. He just
Yeah,
found out
he
he was
just
a
found
brother.
Oh, I
out.
see.
Yeah. So I still
Okay,
put
yeah.
Geto and Itadori.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
So a lot happened.
Oh, Nobar, huh? Because in the end, she's like,
No, we'll talk about the characters.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. So the plot, yeah. Basically, it was within a couple of hours.
Yeah.
Gojo got sealed. So it was at the start. It was cause basically they put the veil around it, and they were choosing Halloween because that's when curses are the strongest.
oh yeah.
And then they lured Gojo in, got him sealed, cause they used basically Geto's body as a
Yeah. As a
thing,
vessel thing.
as a to get him surprised because he
Oh
needed
yeah, the
like,
memory thing.
yeah. He got him surprised, got him sealed. Back-to-back deaths happened, the big fights happened, and then they ended off the season with the goat returning.
Oh, Yuta.
The goat himself returned.
Oh my days.
That
He's
was-
top 3 characters
Yeah.
in JJK.
Holy
But
shit.
yeah, that's pretty much the plot
Yeah.
of JGK. And now it's gonna be like the more in-depth. We're gonna go into the characters. So I'll start off with the characters. First character we're gonna start off with, because we're starting off with the hidden inventory.
Yeah.
We're gonna start off with Gojo.
Go to yeah, it's so good.
Yeah. So what do you guys think of Gojo as a character?
So
He
good.
just got sealed. That's it. We didn't see much. We couldn't see
No,
much.
no, as a
Yeah,
character,
yeah,
not
yeah,
season.
Sorry, you went through a lot.
Yeah. So,
No,
but in hidden infantry, yeah, he was like more like that. I don't know, cocky. I don't want to say cocky.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was cocky.
Yeah, you know,
He
he
was
still is cocky
Yeah,
though.
he's-
Like
He's the
Yeah,
good.
that-
that's
he
his
has-
personality. Like that's him.
he has
That's
ego,
him.
like, he has a big
He has
ego.
the biggest ego.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think back then though he was more though. No.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
more
Yeah.
cocky.
Yeah.
But after that ghetto thing happened,
He got humble.
Then
He got
he
humble.
got-
Yeah,
Yeah.
humble.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was him.
So as a character,
I feel like as a character, like maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like he's weak compared to like the.
yeah, compared to the
Mentally, he's
others,
kind of weak.
yeah, like
When he saw Geto go, like
he's
he
just
was
full
gone.
of ego, and
Yeah.
he didn't really care about the others that often.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
He only cares about
He was
him.
selfless.
Yeah.
I mean, he was
Yeah,
self-
he's selfish. He's basically selfish.
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
yeah.
But in a way, that makes him strong and like that makes him who he is.
Yeah, that's true.
I know
He's
people
Gojo
say,
Satoru.
some people say, like it's true, some people say he's bland. Like, some people say that. He's a bland character.
He is though. I don't know what's so wait. Tell me what's so unique about him. Like I can't think. I'm
He's
trying
just
to
a
think.
selfish ego guy.
Yeah, he's selfish and ego.
In a way,
That's
that's
not-
bland. Like,
Yeah.
just like ego. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
The one moment he has like, should I kill these humans? But
Yeah,
but that's because he was pissed. Like he was.
he was
genuinely
questioning
pissed.
only because of Geto, though, isn't it? Like,
Yeah,
That's
get
what
to
she-
came out of that way better than Gojo did at
Yeah.
that scene. Like.
So, talking of Geto, let's move on to Geto now.
Geto is just P. Like,
Geto is my personal favorite character,
of
development
all
wise,
time or in JJK?
in all of JJK basically.
Yeah, no, he's
Oh,
not
okay.
one.
'Cause the stuff he went through was basically relatable. So if you remember in the train and stuff, so he was constantly killing curses. He was like,
He was
he
very
was breaking down. He was, remember the shower shit scene?
Yeah,
and the
yeah.
train scene? He's like, who am I doing this
Oh
for?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Who am I
he's
doing this
everything.
for?
吐砂物を処理した雑巾を丸飲みしているような誰のために
Yeah, he was
So
thinking about life,
if
yeah.
you relate basically as like constantly in that loop, doing a 9 to 5 or going to school or doing that,
Literally.
you're in that loop.
Yeah.
And you start to question like,
Like why? Why?
what are you doing this for?
Exactly.
Like it was so relatable.
Yeah.
And then not only that, he absorbed curses so he could see their emotions and he could see humans'
Oh
emotions.
yeah.
So he had that balance on top.
Because he
And
could,
it's like-
his power is literally to see curses as well. Like,
In a way, there's good curses as well. Not good curses, but Jogo cared. Jogo cared about the other curses.
Jogo.
Jogo, yeah.
Yeah, Jogo.
Yeah.
I told him the lava guy, Jogo.
Yeah, he cared about the other curses.
Yeah.
He cared
Yeah.
about Hanami and the others.
Yeah, no.
So they were curses that cared for
Oh
each other.
yeah.
So
yeah.
they cared for each other. They cared for each other.
Yeah.
And
But-
he could see both sides.
Yeah.
Because remember at the end when Toji died and then that little curse was slowly coming towards him
Yeah.
and it was like mother. Because that's a
Yeah.
curse.
Yeah.
Because if you die with regret, you become a curse.
Yeah.
So Geto had that both perspectives and he had the biggest character development, like out of any character in JJK.
That's when that person who's telling her like if you want to choose what was she saying?
Oh yeah. Yuki's too
Oh,
much.
Yuki.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I forgot what she said, but
She's
it was
like-
such a key
Yeah,
moment.
it was like it was up to you or something.
Yeah.
Something like
Oh
that.
yeah, she was like,
like choose
yeah.
what you
Yeah, choose what you
I
wanna
don't know
do,
what
like-
exactly, but it was something like that. But yeah, it was so sick.
Yuki was a double character now I think
Double
about it.
character.
Like,
Yeah,
we didn't get to see much of her, but
Yuki, I don't like her.
Huh? Why?
Cause she's kind of pushed Geto to do that. you
No,
know?
I don't know,
she-
no, but
she said
Yuki
it-
understands, yeah?
Yeah.
That
Oh, she was
she,
understanding.
yeah, she understands it,
Okay.
but she never thought that Geto would be a bad person. She probably wanted Geto to be more like her, because she knows, yeah, she probably has been through, because we don't know anything about her, she's probably been through Gojo and Geto, but she probably like, was more calm about it, but not wasn't calm about it, but like, you know, like, she came out of it fine, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I guess.
and
yeah.
Geto, like, his brain got like so rotted as well, because the difference between her and Yuki, because Geto understood both sides, Yuki couldn't comprehend both
Yeah.
sides.
And
That
thing
was
is,
the
I
difference.
liked in Ghetto's journey as well. Like they lost one of the members as well, Hobori or something like that, whatever his name was. He used to be with Nanami, and he died.
Oh.
And then
Who's that guy?
in the hidden entry, that Hobori
Yeah, he
guy.
died. And then
He died.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he was part of the gang basically.
Oh, he was
yeah,
part of the
yeah.
gang.
Yeah.
Okay, I meant to see that again.
So he died. So then he was basically thinking in his head like he's constantly doing this and it's all like a pile of curses, like not a pile of corpses, sorry. They're slowly building and like he's basically slowly losing it. Like
Yeah.
It's because in his mind, it's like, I'm doing this for. So he wants to kill all the humans, because you know, it's only humans, not cursed things that die with regret. If humans die with regret, that's how a curse is born. But if you have cursed energy, like for example, Geto, if he dies, cursed energy won't be born. That's how it
Yeah.
works.
So in a way, he got pushed into that. Even though what he was doing was completely wrong, he got pushed into that.
You can understand his.
Yeah,
point of
like
view.
why?
Yeah.
You're suffering every day for no
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah. So he slowly reached that limit where he just became that.
Yeah, damn.
So I'd say you guys would say so as well. Ghetto is one of the best.
Yes.
Itadori was good as well, but
No, we'll get into Itadori after.
Okay.
But yeah, so you'd put him at the top, isn't it? Like
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
not
his
one.
development was so sick.
yeah. So next up, from the hidden inventory, Toji Fushiguro.
Oh, the best
I feel like
character.
Toji-
You see,
and Sukuna are both the same
Yeah,
character.
as a character, like
As a
agree with
personality,
that.
they're both the same.
They're like this is menaces.
Yeah, they're just menaces. Yeah.
Wherever they go, they just kill.
Yeah.
Them.
Oh.
I know they hide, but
Yeah.
they hide for the Vikings.
Yeah, that's true.
Like
Food.
Toji did care about his son in the end, like last
Oh yeah, I guess
you
he
know,
did.
kind
but-
of, but not
No,
really.
he did. He's like, oh, I'm glad.
No, but he's still a bad father.
yeah.
Yeah.
He left him. Like,
Yeah, like he just left him. Like
Wait, did he kick? I swear he said, "Oh, so you took a." So he said something like,
No, he
"Oh, so
said
you're
go
not
see
good
him.
anymore."
Like, go see him if you want. Like, cause you wanna see Megumi's potential. Cause like Toji.
No, I think it was to get him out of the Zenin clan.
Oh yeah, and that. Yeah.
oh yeah, because of yeah.
You know, I swear, just before they said, "Oh, so you're not Zen anymore," and they just killed himself.
Yeah.
I said that's it.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
but
yeah,
there's a
like-
reason why I said that. Yeah, because
Yeah, but I don't know. For
But
me,
I think
he's an ego.
he's a good character, but if as like
We need a backstory. We need a backstory.
people who like more than shonen, they understand like he's not fleshed out that much. Like as a Viking, you
Wait,
probably
actually, now think about it. She's. Oh, I can't say that. Actually,
The
no.
thing is, like,
I don't know.
Sukuna, we don't know enough about him as well. I mean, we'll talk about Sukuna later, but like you said, he's similar to Sukuna where he's not fleshed out fully.
But the thing
We
is,
don't know the goal. Like we don't know what.
No, but Toji's like we found out everything we could from those 2 seasons.
He is one.
Like he's gone now. He's gone.
no, but I still feel like, because you know his past.
Yeah.
You know how, for example, you know how Maki, how she gets treated because she has no custody. Imagine
Oh,
Toji.
yeah, what
how
he
he
went
gets
through
treated.
because
Like,
he had no
that's why he's like that.
personality.
Yeah, he probably got
So,
shot
yeah.
on.
No,
like,
yeah, there was more.
there was
to
a
it,
reason
yeah,
why,
yeah.
but
Oh.
it's just that Gege just could have used that more. He
He could have fleshed out more.
Yeah,
If he
yeah,
wanted to,
yeah.
he could have fleshed out more.
that's
It would have been
But
Toji or
I
something.
see where you're coming from. There was potential
Yeah, there was
to
potential.
flesh him out
Yeah.
more. Yeah.
Maybe
Now-
in the future, would they add it?
Nah, I think.
I think him coming back Shibuya was the last thing.
Yeah,
'cause
like,
why would he come
if he
back
comes
again?
that would be
That
too
would
weird.
make no sense.
No, because
Yeah.
like Megumi were like thinking about his father and
No, it would ruin
find out
him.
about
It
No,
would
him.
ruin
because
it, yeah,
he,
yeah,
the
yeah.
chance was there if you wanted to flesh
Yeah.
out more.
Oh, is it?
And
But
he
yeah.
didn't want to, so.
I
I
want
think-
to know.
Those 3 were the main in the hidden inventory. Those Shoko, the president, but none of them were as.
They didn't.
There's
Yeah.
not much to talk about them.
Yeah.
They were like just there.
Just,
Yeah.
yeah.
But I guess we get into Shibuya now. Isn't
Yeah.
it? Okay.
Yeah.
So Shibuya, we already mentioned Gojo mostly. Let's talk about at the start. I think it was briefly Nanami. So let's talk about Nanami as a character. We could include season 1 stuff because we're talking about his character. So let's talk about Nanami. I think Nanami is up there.
He's up there.
He's up there. Like he's higher. He's higher than Gojo
Yeah.
and Toji.
He's
as a
higher than
character.
them, yeah.
Yeah.
He's higher than them, but I don't know if I would put him up there.
I don't. Wait. Why do you think he's that? I don't see him. That's why.
So
Yeah.
as someone like when you like, cause he was doing like a 9 to 5 at the
9 to 5,
start.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
I remember in season 1.
Yeah,
he
he's
was
the
just
worst Geto though, because that's what Geto was doing basically.
No, yeah, I'm not putting it with them.
I know.
I'm putting it up there with
Up there.
them.
Above Gojo.
Above
Yeah,
Gojo.
I agree.
Above Gojo, between like the.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But not up there with Geto, but like up there.
Yeah.
As a character, I don't see him as anything.
Okay, so
Nothing.
he was basically doing a 9 to 5, and like he was basically in that loop. Like he was like not as worse as Geto, but he was mentally like he was just stressed, like
Yeah.
because he slowly lost people as well. So Hobori, that guy, I might be not by he's saying his name right. That guy basically in the
He's
squad.
the guy.
Oh yeah.
So he was basically the Itadori of that. He was like the guy.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, that guy, like, and he lost him back then, and then after Mahito killed him, he like, remember he saw the Hobori guy, and then he saw Itadori,
Yeah, he's like-
and then he was like,
And-
I'll pass it on to you or
Yeah,
something.
and
I'll
plus,
leave
like,
it. I'll leave the
I'll-
rest to you.
yeah.
And Nanami, yeah, like throughout the whole thing, yeah, he was always there saving people, basically. He was always there with the Itadori, Fushiguro, always there.
He was
And
like
then he was here, exactly. He was
Yeah.
there same. But then when it came to him, like no one was there. Like that's why he's as a character.
Yeah.
He was there for everyone, basically.
Yeah.
Because he
And-
saw Habari die, I guess, and maybe that's when he's like,
Oh
Habari, like,
yeah.
boom, 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 boom.
And-
After he saw that, yeah.
He was relatable because he was like a normal guy just working his 9 to 5.
Yeah.
He wasn't the strongest, he wasn't the weakest.
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
just he's playing his part.
Yeah.
And even when he died, yeah, his goal was going to Malaysia. It wasn't something huge like that.
Exactly, yeah.
Like that, like he was so relatable. Like, well, that's all he wanted.
Yeah,
He just wanted a peaceful life.
Yeah, like that's
I
all he
don't
wanted.
see how he.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was there for everyone.
like I love Nanami as a character.
Nanami,
Yeah.
the goat.
So next up, so there's Nanami, and then we move
Did
on.
Megumi?
So
nothing
before-
with Megumi, did it?
No, Itadori came after, so I think it was Megumi, because he was fighting thing. He's
That
like-
guy, remember the guy, you have to hit him slowly.
Yeah, him and then straight after his dad.
But, That fight wasn't all that as well. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
So
So
how smart Megumi was.
I guess
As
as a character, though,
as
I
a
guess she was
character,
fun,
what do
but-
you guys think of Megumi?
Megumi, it doesn't.
I think he's
Look at
bland.
the
Yeah,
scene,
he's
yeah.
I feel like he's another Sasuke.
Out
but-
of-
Actually, no, Sasuke is better. I like no Sasuke is better.
Out of the trio, he's
only-
more bland.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
the blonde. Yeah.
We don't get to see much.
Wait, did we even see a pause flashback?
We did.
No, we didn't.
Like there's a small.
Yeah, it's like small scenes, yeah,
yeah.
not like a big, like, a whole thing dedicated to him.
I guess no
Like
whole thing.
Megumi's
dedicated.
cool and all that, but
We saw small things, yeah, but that's because his past wasn't that all that exciting as well. If you think
Yeah.
about it, like
He's
the
a-
thing
he's a
is,
normal
he's
character.
like the
Yeah.
prodigy. Like
Yeah.
he's got the talent of
yeah.
being having that strong power and everything.
Yeah.
Like personally, Megumi's one of the weaker characters. Like you guys can hate
But
me,
he has
he's one of-
potential.
Yeah, he has the potential. Because
As a character wise, I don't think so.
Character wise.
You're talking about strength wise.
Yeah, strength-wise.
Character-wise,
Character-wise,
You're seeing it
character-
as strength wise, he's gonna go
I don't
stronger.
see. Yeah.
As character wise, I don't see it.
Yeah, I don't see it either. To be honest.
no,
He's
character,
cool,
I
yeah,
think,
he's
'cause, like,
cool.
he lost his dad. Actually, no,
No, he didn't even care about his dad,
He
yeah.
didn't care.
He didn't see him.
Ah,
so
yeah, but he
yeah.
lost
Wait, now
focus,
think
lost
about
I
it.
hardly
Yeah.
see emotion from him.
Yeah, that's true. And there's even memes going around every time he's in danger. I summoned the
I saw a compilation of people that say how many times he was
Okay, because he tried that. Every time he was in trouble.
He's gonna say, like what?
Yeah.
So yeah, speaking of the trio, let's move on to Nobara.
Nobara.
I say I really like Nobara.
Nobara.
She's better than
Yeah.
Megumi, 100%.
Yeah, yeah.
but-
So yeah, she's like the second strongest in the trio,
Trio, yeah.
character wise.
Yeah.
Cause her past, it wasn't like like that emotional, but it was something like
Yeah, it was like a memory. A cool
yeah,
memory.
yeah, yeah. Cause I remember at the end of season 1 as well, like she was like to Itadori, like she was briefly mentioning about the seeds in her life. She briefly mentioned that in the forest, and in season 2 we got it fleshed out where she showed the seeds in her life. Yeah. So basically the important people, Itadori, Megumi, they were all there, and those girls.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so they're all there, like the important people who managed to make her see in her life that they were close. Because
Yeah.
in the village she was in, she kept saying like, oh, they're all so different, she couldn't fit in, like, but then these people she could like relate
Her conclusion was
Yeah.
perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like throughout the whole, before we saw the flashback,
Mm.
she was putting up that like that strong, and be like, oh, she doesn't give a shit. But like, we find in the end when she died, she was like, what she say? She's like, oh, life was actually good or something.
鳥みんなに伝えて悪くなかった
Yeah, to Itadori.
So,
Yeah,
yeah, but
yeah.
before, she would never like show
Um,
that
yeah,
bit of
like-
like, but in the end, like she was like, oh, life was actually good.
Like that got me.
Yeah, that felt it. Like we felt it now.
Now I think about it, I feel like Nobara's better than Itadori for now. Cause
No.
you know,
That's crazy.
you know in this season, yeah, you know in
You're saying
Itadori,
compared to Itadori. that's-
Itadori, yeah.
No, we'll move on to Itadori, but
So much.
No, but I'm comparing these. Okay.
okay.
But Itadori, yeah, you know how basically the entire Shibuya, all he has been doing is suffering. Like you know in Vinland,
He's suffering.
yeah, but there's no development. All, like when
He
was
does
developed?
He's
When?
suffering
When?
doesn't develop anymore. Are you saying that?
Against Mahoto.
Against Mahoto. Oh yeah, I guess.
No, but we'll talk about Itadori.
Okay, okay,
after.
fine. We'll talk about Itadori then. Yeah.
Yeah, but you're saying that right now. Okay.
I
You're
think-
saying she's above Itadori.
I
as
think
a
after when we
character.
talk about each other, he will understand.
Yeah, he forgets these
Yeah.
things. Okay.
Okay, let's talk
So
about
Nobara, she's basically the second strongest out of the trio.
Trio, yeah.
But you're saying she's above Itadori, so we'll get into that.
I just remembered I'm you though. I forgot about that. I can't lie.
You forget everything.
I
Alright,
forgot. But wait, let's just talk about
Okay.
Itadori, yeah.
Before we move on to Itadori, I think we move on to Mahito as a character, and then so Mahito, what do you guys think of him as a character?
He's just a menace.
He's just a
He's
villain.
just a menace. As
I
well.
think.
He was
I
going
feel
around
like-
the train just
I
killing
feel like he's
people.
not just a menace though. Like
Well,
I mean, I have a lot to say about him, but I want to hear you guys talk.
I feel like
But he's kind of like Itadori, but like he's
Yeah,
the
he's a-
opposite.
Yeah, he's the
Yeah.
opposite basically. Yeah.
he's
He-
basically he's basically
But
Itadori, but
he's a bit more like smiley. He's the opposite basically.
yeah, like
Like proper opposite. Because when Itadori went through it, he was like depressed and stuff, and he's like I'm you. Like yeah, he's like the opposite basically.
So, Mahito, what I like about him, because as I'm talking about as like a villain perspective, Gege has created a villain that everyone hates, and that's how you create a villain.
Villain, yeah.
Because the thing is about like when you're talking about villains, you're like, oh, Sukuna, I love Sukuna, like he's such a sick villain.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love Toji, or like Toji's not really a villain, but you get what I mean, like
Yeah,
Madara,
yeah,
like
yeah.
from other animes.
Yeah.
But Mahito, you never say I like him, because Gege made sure you hate him, you wouldn't even mention him.
Yeah, that's
Because
so true.
he just killed off characters, you
Yeah.
don't even know talk about, you just hate him.
He
Yeah.
killed
Yeah.
two
Yeah,
important
that's-
members of fun. Like
That's
what?
low-key how you create a villain.
Yeah.
Like, he's just a selfless murderer who doesn't care about others.
But
Because,
I agree with that point, but I do agree with people have a reason why their villain is also good as well. I'll put that reason still above my two villains. I can't lie.
okay, nah, I get where you're coming
Yeah.
from. Yeah.
For example, Meruem, like we see his point of view why he's a villain. Like
Yeah,
in my
because why?
opinion, yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I see that point of view.
that's
yeah,
why,
yeah.
in my opinion, villains who are just villains, they're good. But I would never put them above people who, for example, Meruem, because we see their point of view as well.
Yeah,
like,
I agree with that. I agree with that. Yeah.
So yeah, my is still a top tier villain.
He's a good villain, but yeah, like you said, I wouldn't put him with the goats like that. Like
Yeah.
he doesn't touch them because of that. But yeah, like you were saying, how Mahito and Itadori are like, I'm you that moment.
Yeah, yeah.
Like they're basically like he's killing curses, he's killing humans.
Yeah.
It's like the same concept basically. But speaking of curses, let's briefly talk about Jogo and Hanami. Like it's interesting. So Hanami came from people littering, cursing the earth, the curse basically all the evil within earth.
Yeah.
And then Jogo was basically the natural disasters, basically the volcanoes and all of that. So
Yeah.
the thing is, cause in a way they came from humans as curses, they care about each other. The curses they care about each other,
Yeah.
but he doesn't care about them. Okay, so briefly, before I move on to them, Mahito was like, before he got wiped by the brain, he was like, I came from humans after all, so I knew this was coming, cause he's basically the embodiment of human,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
hate
Yeah.
of humans, yeah.
Yeah.
And the thing is, as a curse, he was only around for 1 year, I think.
It was months. It wasn't a year. It was like 6 months, something like that.
Yeah, and he developed like
Yeah.
strength-wise in that short
Yeah.
period. It was
That's
crazy.
Crazy, yeah.
But yeah, I really like Jogo and Hanami as well. Like those curses,
Yeah.
like, they had like their own. Yeah.
Like they were
They
just
had a good
like,
bond. Like
They had a bond. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that. Like, yeah. So moving away from curses, what other characters were there before we move on to like Itadori and them? There were the curses.
I think that was it. I can't. Like I'm thinking of all the fights that even happened.
Oh yeah, because Shibuya was basically within like a short
Yeah,
period.
because the other
Oh yeah,
arcs are better.
Sukuna.
Sukuna,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about Sukuna, the man himself.
I think, yeah, Sukuna,
He's Toji.
he's
Yeah,
better than
he's
Gojo.
Another
He's-
Toji.
yeah,
He's
he's
strong. This is a
He-
menace.
he copy and paste.
He's not
Yeah,
stronger,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
but he's better than Gojo. You know why? Because when he killed
Oh
Jogo,
yeah.
he was like,
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
stand
Yeah.
proud. Like that's
Yeah.
why
Stand
Gojo.
He's humble.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
He respects his
He
opponents.
respects exactly. Yeah, he respects it. That's why I
Gojo
feel
is just like ego, just going around killing.
as a
But
character,
Sukuna,
he's-
Yeah, as a character, he's better than Gojo.
yeah,
yeah. 'Cause that was-
Even though we don't know Sukuna's past,
yeah.
that just showed us the build.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
was a
yeah.
legendary moment.
Like,
stand
I like
proud.
that, yeah.
Even though he's facing him, he's fighting him. He's like,
Yeah.
stand proud. You're a good opponent. Like,
Yeah.
that's sick.
Like he does have ego, but it's not as much.
like
as
he
Gojo.
humble, like
Yeah.
he's humble, like he's
Yeah.
humble. Yeah. So Sukuna, like he's not up there, but he's good.
He's
like,
above
yeah.
Gojo basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So after that, I think let's briefly talk about Choso.
So okay.
So I like his bond with his brothers.
Yeah, like how
Yeah.
he.
So at the end, he found out that Itadori was his brother.
Brother?
I think that's true because apparently the brain was going around like mixing blood
Oh,
or
yeah,
something.
1,000
At the
people,
end,
yeah.
he said Kamo Noritashi
Noritashi
was just one of the names I had. So I think he basically must have been related basically because of the blood. Because I think
Yeah.
Choso was like I had that memory only because Itadori was about to die and he shares that blood with them. So they possibly could be brothers. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then when he went crazy when he nearly when they were fighting, like
Yeah.
he was literally crying as well.
But yeah, I don't know much. We don't know too much about him as
Yeah.
as him.
Choso, we don't know that
But
much.
he has
yeah.
that bond, like he has that
Yeah.
strong bond. So
He's basically like the other
Yeah.
curses as well.
we
but-
can't really throw him like where
Yeah,
he goes.
yeah.
But he's still a decent
It
character.
was sick like how they showed him like a bit depressed in the corner. I remember and he was just sitting there, just depressed, thinking about what the hell. I was about to kill my brother and so on.
Yeah.
It was so sick.
So yeah, now we move on to the man himself, the MC, Yuji Itadori. So Itadori, what do you guys think about him?
You went through so much,
Yeah.
like in that.
But I still put Geto above him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But Itadori, but in my perspective, yeah, he suffered, like, I know he did damage by I'm Yi, but there's still, like, I feel like, you know, for example, like, when Vinland, like, the entire season, like, was basically, season 1 was basically Shibuya incident, and then maybe in the next season, it will, like, become he will change, like, he will have another, like, character development, like, you know what I mean, like, because so far, like, he's still the same character, like, we see, like, for example, thing change, Dolphin, but
It showed him changing. Like he said, I'll kill you over and over again, even if you come back.
yeah, he said
There was that.
yeah.
They changed it.
But you can't really change.
But I've got a lot to say. Have you guys got anything?
Yeah, no, that's it.
Okay,
yeah.
so I say Itadori is up there as a character. I know people say he's a bland MC, he doesn't do that much. But the thing is with Itadori, yeah, he keeps saying, I know I'm another cog in the wheel, but I'll make sure I'll play my part. Like he's that character. Like even when he's fighting Choso, yeah, he's like, even if I'm not the one to save Gojo, I'll make sure I'll defeat you even if I die.
Yeah, even if I die.
Like
yeah.
he's playing his part.
Yeah.
Even though he's not, he accepts that he's not the MC himself.
Yeah.
He's just a cog in the big wheel
Yeah.
in the story. But Leo doesn't know he's gonna probably become the real MC and he's gonna cook one day. I believe Itadori's gonna cook one day.
Cook, oh my God.
He is gonna
Yeah.
cook one day.
In the next seasons, yeah, I need to see.
The thing is, and that suffering thing you were talking about, like, he completely had a breakdown. He had a breakdown. So speaking of characters, we forgot to speak about Todo.
Oh, yeah,
So we're
yeah.
talking about Todo after this.
Yeah.
But Todo came, he gave him that morale boost,
Yeah.
and he was ready.
That's when he
Like,
was ready, yeah.
even though he lost Nanami, Nobara, he broke down.
He broke down fully.
He broke down.
He was
but
done.
He has a play,
Yeah.
like he has a mission. He
Yeah.
has a, like he will do like
Yeah.
what he needs to do. Because this isn't your typical shonen.
He's
anime.
basically,
Yeah.
no, he basically just never give up.
It's not even that though.
He is though, because
But
he
he-
suffered too much there, but he still never gave up.
No, he
Like,
did give
he
up
did
at a
give
point.
up.
He
But
did
then-
give
no,
up.
He was done.
When did he
He
go?
was
I
done.
forgot. When did he go up?
He was done.
When it was on the
done.
floor,
Yeah,
he
yeah,
just
yeah.
gave up. He
He
was
was getting punched
Mike
out.
was about to
He
kill
was
him.
up, yeah.
He did a black flash.
Yeah.
He was done.
Don't you remember? I remember that scene where he stood up and he just ran straight. He never gave up. He ran to the
No,
station.
he was on the floor.
Yeah, he was on the
Todo
floor.
came. That's why he.
Toto clapped and then he
Yeah, no,
and he got
but-
No, are you talking about when he running? Because that's because of Nobara he came back running.
Oh yeah, he went to Nobar. Yeah, he went to Nobar.
After
Yeah.
Nanami he gave up. There were times where he just completely shut down and was about to give up.
Yeah.
Because there's different cogs in the wheel, he kept on going forward. So it's not completely that I never give up, I'm Naruto mentality.
Yeah.
This is like Itadori is him. Like
He's him, yeah.
he's
I don't
him.
know. I don't see him as up there, but I see why he's better than most of the characters in JJK though. But I still wouldn't put him up in the JJK thing.
I would. To me,
I would
he's
put
up
him
there.
down.
Like, he's up there. Like,
He gave up, but he just got boosted. Like that's
yeah. Like the people around him. Like
And
I love Itadori as MC.
And then in the end, when he obviously about to kill Mahoto.
Yeah, that's one of the
that's when he-
coolest
that's-
moments.
He's like, I'll admit. That's like, I'll admit. Like,
Yeah.
I'm you. Before he wasn't saying that, but now.
That was
I'll
so
admit
cold.
that I'm you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep killing like holy shit.
Yeah.
And he wanted to kill him even if he came back like holy shit.
And like what I love about Itadori, like he's got no domain expansion or like no proper technique. But he's like this.
Yeah.
You fire him out, like
Yeah,
he just like he doesn't care, like he just beat the shit out of you, like he's so sick, like he's so sick, like damn. But Itadori up there for me, like
Yeah.
What about Toto?
Toto, I love him.
Toto's
He's
a
Yeah.
a
Toto is the
He's
goat.
the goat.
Toto is the
Boogie
goat.
on top.
Boogie,
But as a character though,
like
He's the type of guy who boosts people's morale.
yeah,
Yeah, like-
he's just a morale
You need
booster.
the thing is like
He's Elwin.
like not that long.
Yeah, not that level, but like he's a. Thing is, I don't know.
He's a mini.
For me, he's not up there as well. I don't know, because you guys are saying, I don't know. For me,
Yeah, he's not up there, but he's like, say you have like a squad here, you need that guy basically.
Yeah, you
like
need that
you
guy,
like you
yeah.
need them to boost you at times when you're
Yeah.
low. Because Itadori was done and he boosted him.
yeah.
So like he's a really good character.
And he's kind of funny as well. Like, as a good
Yeah. But am I missing any? Okay, I guess we can't talk about the brain that much. Like we found out his
Yeah.
plot.
Yeah.
It's basically Aizen level. He's been
Yeah.
plotting around like.
And Utah though, we've only seen one episode, but
Yeah,
Utah. But that's crazy. As a character, remember how in the movie, how he's like, oh, chill and thing, and then he came
but
back.
That's more of the
I'll
movie
kill
though.
Itadori Yuji, man.
Yeah. You remember
Oh,
no,
yeah,
in the
yeah.
movie, he was such a scared
Like,
little boy
yeah,
basically.
yeah.
And then he came back and like, I'll kill
No, but
Itadori
the-
myself.
Oh yeah, it's character development.
Yeah, like he's
The thing
changed.
is, I think he doesn't know that what's happened because remember
Yeah.
the Gorosei,
Yeah.
they framed him.
Yeah.
He said, I don't care if he's Gojo's studio, no.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't know Sukuna took over and invited him.
Yeah.
It was just like a power outage or something. But yeah, like you were saying, Yuta, just from that scene alone, like he's changed a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think that's most of the
Yeah, I
characters.
think characters
Yeah.
are done.
So let's.
Is it?
So next on, we're moving to the anime because it's a shonen animation / fights because animation blends in with the fights basically.
Yeah.
So, would you guys say out of this year, this show had the best animation? I would say.
It's the best
I would
animation this
say
year.
that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like I'm not even joking. This
This year, this
I
animation.
think I know, not too much One Piece spoilers, but Gear 5 had a lot of big moments.
Yeah.
But overall, this had better fights and better animation.
Yeah. Because JJK was more consistent as well, like every episode.
Shout out the Mappa animes. OT no pay.
Like, I didn't expect it, like, because in Hereditary, like, it wasn't as good as.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
But
didn't expect that.
Shibuya, they
It was a big
stepped
switch up.
it
Yeah.
up.
Like, no one expected the animation.
I mean, I'm not saying it was bad, but the step up in
Yeah.
Shibuya, like,
Like-
So sick.
It was just, this, like, Inventory was like a casual, like, just a.
yeah, it was
good
a slice of
animation.
life. It was a slice
Yeah,
of life.
But
yeah.
then season, like, I mean, Shibuya, like.
They went crazy,
It's
like
the best, yeah.
Sukuna vs Maraga, Sukuna vs Jogo. Like, basically, you know how they do the Crunchyroll awards, yeah? I think every fight is gonna be JJK. That fight, that fight.
yeah.
Yuji versus Choso.
They might put Attack on Titan as well, the movie.
Oh yeah.
I don't
The
know.
animation.
What fight was there? Let's be honest. Like,
No,
what
it's
fight
like the
was
whole animation basically, like when you
animation.
when
It wasn't that like you.
Oh,
couldn't-
animation-
I'm trying to think. What was?
Wait, let's not
I
make
don't
second time though.
Yeah.
It was good, but JJ wasn't on JJK
But-
level. Wasn't Mappa level.
Shout out the Mappa
I mean-
animes.
I said AOT is not Mappa level, but I just remember. But I guess
That's what you call OT no pay. Like,
Yeah.
it is that.
because there's a big difference. Attack on
Yeah.
Titan and JJK.
But the animation.
It's the best
Nothing
this year.
else,
Yeah,
right?
2023 is
Yeah,
so
yeah.
good.
And they had the best fights basically. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
It
this
was
year as well.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh my days.
But let's move on to the opening and ending. So, what would you guys put as your favorite opening? I think it translates to All My Blue or basically Imadamo. That was the first. So, and You Are My Specials. So, opening 1 or opening 2? Which would you guys put as a
Special.
Opening one.
You want my special?
Especially the clap bit. It just reminds you of Ghetto, like just Ghetto's whole thing.
Because of just the emotions and everything, I would put opening 1. Visuals.
Opening 2
everything.
had more.
Opening two
It got me
could, but
more.
opening
Yeah,
one,
yeah.
like you can feel it.
You could feel it more. The other one was more hype.
Yeah,
This
the other
one
one,
was
like,
like
got
you
you
could
hyped,
feel
yeah.
it.
No, opening 1 was more hype.
No.
Yeah, Imadamo.
Opening was like chill, like.
Imadamo was more feeling, and the other one.
Yeah, but
so
that
you're
was more-
saying Imadamo was more hype than You Are My Special.
You are my special, but I know, but it stayed the same tone though. Yeah, and in the first opening, it wasn't the same tone. It was like
Okay.
and then the build up as well. There
Oh,
was a
yeah,
big build
build
up.
up. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Season 3 stayed the same tone and the opening 3 for most of the opening. You
That
know
was the
that.
hype, yeah, that was
It was.
the hype.
It wasn't. So the opening one was more hype.
It wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Opening
Yeah, it
two
was.
more hype.
Visually, I'm not talking about opening. Visually, there
Yeah.
was nothing hype about opening
Oh
one.
yeah, visually,
It was just a slice
visually
of life.
opening one nothing happening. But I'm talking
Yeah.
about the song.
No, but visuals, that's how you consider
No
opening.
wait, I think the song as well was more hype than You Are My Special.
I don't know. I
You
don't
know
know
my
what they
special
were
is-
listening to.
You Are My Special more hype.
No, because.
Your special is
No,
hype.
yeah. You Are My Special was more hype.
Yeah.
He's saying the other one's more hype.
No, I don't
The
think-
song,
No,
not the
no,
visuals.
no.
I know that Imadamo.
Because
Yeah.
You Are My
Yeah.
Special, and then you see the domain expansions, boogie woogie, everything at the same time. You
Yeah.
Are My Special.
Yeah, like I think. Yeah.
So, no, but okay. Off track slightly, so which one? So, my one, opening one.
Opening one.
2.
2.
2 probably. You Are My Special.
Okay, so overall 2 Vikings, I think is
Vikings,
So yeah, opening 2, You're My Special takes it.
Okay.
Ending wise, ending 1 or ending 2?
Ending one.
Ending one.
Ending one was.
Just that
Oh,
chill
one.
bit, that
Yeah,
bit,
yeah.
I pick ending 2.
What?
I don't even remember ending 2 anymore. I remember ending 1, but I can't remember
Ending 2
anymore.
is on repeat on my playlist. Like
Ending.
He hasn't listened to that bit.
Yeah, that bit. That is like a little rap. Or whatever it was.
Rap?
No,
It's like- it's so
rap,
quick, it's
rap.
so
Maybe
quick.
ending 2. Maybe rap. What did you get
Rap,
rap to?
rap.
Oh, rap.
Rap kind of. It's not rap, but like.
okay, so majority you said ending 1.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy, but
Even the visuals in ending one.
Yeah.
oh yeah, the visuals were
Yeah.
really
She was
nice.
more perfect.
Yeah.
In the ending 2, it was just Nobar.
I don't know. It felt like the feelings were there in the ending 2 for me. Okay, so next, that's everything pretty much covered. Let's move on to the overall rating of Jujutsu Kaisen season 2. I would put it S tier. I think it's touching Hunter x Hunter and the Goats now. It's slowly in that
I
conversation.
agree.
I think
Yeah,
so.
I don't think so.
I don't-
It's
I
not
don't
Hunter
think
X Hunter,
so.
right below it. It's just right below Hunter.
Yeah, I would agree right below it. I would
Yeah.
agree right below.
Okay, right below it.
Maybe if we
but
see more stuff.
I would say it's S tier. I was gonna
Yeah,
say
it's
S tier.
S tier.
I would put it A.
That's crazy.
It's
I'll
S
put
tier.
it A.
It's S tier. What?
For me, S tiers are like peak. Like
This is peak
Yeah,
now.
this is peak.
This
now.
is peak. What's bad about
This
it?
is so
Okay,
peak.
I never said it's bad.
No. If this isn't peak, what do you
I
consider
mean,
peak
I guess
in this
not
day and
peak,
age?
not peak. It is peak. I can't lie, but like masterpiece level, like Attack on Titan, Hunter x Hunter. There's no way I can't see it up there. Like, think about it. Like, I don't explain it, but like One Piece,
Okay.
Attack on Titan.
In a way, I see where you're coming from.
Yeah, like-
'cause at the end of the day, this is like a bare bones shonen. That Hunter x Hunter was kind of a shonen, but
It was-
we went above
yeah.
and beyond.
Yeah.
So I see
It's
where
so
you're coming
unique.
from.
Like,
yeah.
the Hunter is
'Cause
so unique.
it's not just a shonen. That's
Yeah.
what make it stood out. So like
Yeah.
Attack on Titan, Mob Psycho, like stuff like that. It went
Yeah.
above and beyond. But I think
It's still peak though.
I
agree, like,
put
JJK is still peak.
JJK through at S cause this is peak shonen because it's not like Naruto, Black Clover or something like that. Whereas I'm trying to become that. This is deaths.
Yeah.
Like people are
Yeah.
dying
But
in a shonen.
That's just seinen though, no?
No, but at the end of the day, this is a shonen going above and beyond.
I don't know, cause if I wanna watch a show that actually has good plot and depth, I'll just watch seinen. Cause seinen would cook more, like, cause they
Yeah.
actually go.
It's more story
Yeah,
based as well.
I don't see it up there. Like, I don't know.
It's difficult because I see where you're coming from. as
Yeah,
well. Like
but I agree. It's peak. Like, it's one of the best things we've
no,
seen so
yeah,
far.
yeah, I
Like,
see where you're coming from, but there's so many goats in S. Like, would it? I personally put it in S though.
Lowest.
Yeah, I say lowest.
Lowest.
I'm putting it high. Yeah. So basically, lowest then lowest.
Yeah,
Altogether,
so
altogether lowest.
Overall, low
Yeah,
S. Like
yeah.
I think as a group, there's not much
Yeah.
like differences, but I think it's low S. Yeah.
Lowest, yeah, probably.
But-
lowest.
Yeah, overall, it was like one of the better animes there as well. Yeah. But yeah, we give it a low S as our overall rating. That's been our Jujutsu Kaisen season 2 review. Yeah.
Yeah.
Peace.
Comment down below. Comment down below on what you guys think and where would you put it in the tier list. But yeah, it's been your boy Shirega and peace. Like, subscribe,
Peace.
press the bell on. Peace.